What's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today, doing the 2021 year-end top 10s as they continue with my number 3 lightweight in the world right now. One of my favorite fighters in all of boxing, Vasyl Lomachenko, the former 3-division world champion. Lomachenko, heading into 2021, was coming off of a disappointing 2020 where he lost his unified championship in an upset to undefeated Teofimo Lopez. That really set Lomachenko back, but it was kind of a wake-up call because he headed into 2022 really hell-bent on getting his place back. It was major for him. So in June, he would take on Masayoshi Nakatani. And there was a lot of people that felt that, this was going to be a competitive bout. Nakatani was coming off of the come-from-behind knockout win over Felix Verdejo. And there was just a lot of people that thought because of Nakatani's size and his length and everything that he was going to be able to get to Lomachenko and possibly make a dent. But I had a feeling and I predicted that Lomachenko was going to dominate Nakatani and stop him because he was going to be very upset, very angry from the loss to Lopez. And that's exactly what happened. Lomachenko went out there and absolutely dominated Nakatani, beating him up, beating him often, and he ended up stopping him in the 9th round impressively as he bounced back with a win. After that, people not wanting to fight him and really having to stay in-house with Top Rank because of that, he would take on former champion Richard Comey. Now, Comey was coming off of a nice win over Jackson Marinez, or he knocked him out cold in the 6th round. And, with Comey's size and his knockout record, there's a lot of people that thought, hey, maybe Comey could make a dent on Lomachenko. But Lomachenko wasn't having it. Lomachenko went out there and absolutely dominated Richard Comey from start to finish. Now, he put him down hard in the 7th round, almost stopped him. He even showed compassion because he could tell Comey was badly hurt, and he looked over at his corner twice to stop the fight, and they didn't. And the fight continued. And then Richard Comey showed the heart of a lion as he continued to stay in there and try to win rounds down the stretch and land that big shot. But Lomachenko never allowed it to happen. He dominated the action and walked away with a damn near shutout 12-round unanimous decision as he made it 2-0 on the year and really locked in his position to get a major fight next. And now after that win, he's really right there knocking on the door. He is the WBC and the WBO's #1 ranked contender right now. And I'm just waiting on news for one of those governing bodies or both of them to order him to fight new unified champion George Kambosos, who upset Teofimo Lopez, who had beaten Lomachenko. So there's a lot of people that want to see that fight right there happen. And Lomachenko said he'll go to Australia, he'll go anywhere Kambosos wants to get his titles back. So I believe he's going to get him next. I really do. I believe he's going to be first in line to fight Kambosos. I think he's going to dominate and stop Kambosos to regain his unified title. After that, I believe that it's either going to be Devin Haney for the undisputed championship to leave no doubt in the second half of the year, or the WBA is going to order him to fight Gervonta Tank Davis because Davis is the WBA regular champion and Lomachenko would be the super champion. And the WBA has been trying to consolidate all their belts down to one champion per division again. So, I really think Lomachenko is going to have a very good year, and have 2 big fights in 2022. I think Kambosos is first, and then I think after that it's going to be Devin Haney or Gervonta Davis. I really believe that. And I think Lomachenko wants to prove himself against those guys as well. So, we're really going to see Lomachenko, in my opinion, take the lightweight division back over. And I believe Lomachenko is going to be the undisputed lightweight champion of the world and add his name to that 4-belt list right there. There were talks, Bob Arum there was talks about him fighting Shakur Stevenson, but Lomachenko said he wants an undisputed title. So he was asked if the titles were to get unified and undisputed at 130, would he move back down? He said yes, you know, and I think he's going to wait around for that. Why go fight a guy right now if it's not going to be for multiple world titles, and take a risk against a guy like Stevenson now when the fight could be bigger later once Stevenson builds his resume a little more, possibly moves up to lightweight himself to get that big fight. So got to wait and see what happens, but I believe Vasyl Lomachenko is going to have a fantastic 2022 and grab the top spot in the division back. Now, real quick, his stats before we go. He drops one spot from last year. He was number 2. He drops to number 3. He's 33 years old. Overall, he's 16-2 with 11 knockouts. And he's rolling. He had a great bounce back year, and I can't wait to see what he does in 2022. So hopefully we hear the news soon that he's going to be taking on George Kambosos next, and go from there. If he doesn't get him, I really don't know what his next option would be, but we got to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. My 2021 year-end top 10s. My number 3 lightweight in the world right now, the former 3-division world champion, Vasyl Lomachenko. All right, True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.